Okay, so we are recording. Does it show it's recording on your screen, Danny?
Yes.
Okay, super. Okay, very good evening to our brand new district managers. We're super excited for you guys having promoted in December 2019. Wow, so yay, the class of December 2019. So Danny and I, it's a great honor for us. We do this every month. We do one call for the new district managers to just talk you through what to expect as you settle into district and looking beyond to moving your business to areas. So here we go. So I'm in charge of the slideshow, by the way. So it's the first time. So it's okay. Danny, who goes first? You or me normally? I don't remember.
I don't mind. Don't know.
Okay. Danny, you start.
Okay, so congratulations, everybody. It is an absolute honour and a privilege to have built your own district. And we'd love to know, pop in the chat, how you have managed to build your district. Did you do it by yourself, so a team of one, and obviously gathering customers? Have you done it with a team of you? Let us know in the chat how the dynamics of your district looks and how long it took you to go district manager. However it took you, you'll notice from what other people say, it varies from person to person. So some people do this over a couple of weeks, some people do it over a few months to a couple of years, some people do it as a team of one, some people do it as a team of 10. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have led your business to district level and you should be so proud of yourself, and we're really proud too.
Okay, so mid-month shuffle, what does this mean? So what's going to happen is you are going to be able to go into team reports. So you go to the top of the screen there where it says my team, and then click on that, and then it drops down, and then in that team reports. So what you get to see is to track your business now. So it's awesome. So you'll have where it says your recognition, you'll be a DM, pay title will be DM, your name. Now where there's like a box beside your name is where you click on that. It's a cross and they'll drop down and you'll have all the people. So your preferred clients and your consultants will be in that drop down box. And it's going to show you your QV. It's going to show you how many people you've sponsored at doing 150. And as your team grow, they will all go into this team reports and you'll be able to track. So it's a bit like Big Brother, so you can see who's working, who's sponsoring, who's not, but it won't happen until mid-month. So it used to happen around about the 10th, about, you know, where they have to sort of shut all the computers down, so to speak, or reboot them, and then in the 6 countries, because we all have the same level of promotion, everybody drops in at the level of leadership, and so therefore it doesn't show probably about till the 10th day, but it's exciting because you get to play around and watch as your team grows.
So a little spoiler alert, people will quit your business, people will be interested in your product, in your business, and then they'll just disappear. People, you'll sometimes find that people will tell you one thing and they mean another, and occasionally you'll feel like you've hit a wall over and over and over again. Half of your events are going to probably be cancelled, or people just won't show up. And I want you to know that this is completely normal. When these things happen, this is business. If anyone's ever run a business before Arbonne or alongside Arbonne, this is completely normal. So just know that these things are not to be personalised. Don't internalise it. Don't live by it. Just keep going and keep growing.
Okay, so bonusing. So you've probably heard a lot about district manager bonus, because when you're a consultant, you're doing a part 1 cash bonus, part 2. So Arbonne keeps in line with this. So what is your district manager bonus? This is where, as a district manager, you get to have 125 cash bonus every single month by doing 5,000 qualifying volume or QV in your central district. Now you needed to do, you know what you needed to do to promote to district, okay? So this is every month doing 5,000 and 5 new 150 PQV signups. So it can be either a consultant or a preferred client. And to me, this is where you will grow to executive national vice president. If you can make this, and no matter what goal, every single month, your business will keep growing. Because like Danny said on the slide before, people will quit, people will leave, but you've always got new people coming in. So you're never going to get 4 people and stop at that, stop sponsoring thinking, I've got my 4, that's it, you know, I'm going to be, no. Because guarantee you will be rebuilding your business again and again and again. It's just the manner of how we work.
Okay, so now you're a district manager. This is really exciting. Arbonne don't just reward you with a pay increase, they also reward you for maintaining your district. So now you're a district manager. Arbonne are going to look at you and see you as a leader, and they're going to they're going to pay you your 8% pay increase, so long as you achieve 2,500 QV a month. So that is, now you're a leader, leading your own business, that is your responsibility, a minimum of 2,500 a month, which broken down is 625 QV a week. So that's the bare bones, the bare minimum. Obviously shoot for higher, like Fiona said, with the bonus, but this is your bare bones. This is like paying rent for your shop. So when you hit your 2,500 QV every month minimum, you are going to be offered some incredible incentives for free by Arbonne. So as long as you hit your maintenance in January and in February, you are going to get the whole RE9 set, which is worth a couple of £100, and you're going to get this water bottle. Now, this water bottle is exclusive, so you can only get this water bottle if you are a new district manager who hits their maintenance the 2 months after they've promoted. So when you go to training events and you see people with this water bottle, if you come into the product training day this Sunday, you'll see people with this water bottle. I'm literally like bowing at their feet, because I know that these guys are building their business strong. And I will say to them, tell me what you're doing. Tell me the things that you're doing to build your business, because it represents somebody that is strong in this business and is doing the do. So if I was to give you any advice, it would be do a minimum of your district manager maintenance in January and in February, so that you earn that water bottle and you take it with you everywhere where you go, on every Arbonne trip, on every region training, have it even on the calls on a Monday night, and just be drinking out of it so everyone knows you're a superstar district manager. Now, on top of that, if you hit your district manager bonus over the next 6 months, each month you hit it, Arbonne don't just give you the 125 pounds. They don't just give you the 125 pounds. They give you extra. So they actually give you, just go to the next one, Fiona, because I think it's in sterling. So I can't, I'm like you, Fiona, but I can't read it. What do they boost it to?
Okay, so it's £63, Danny.
Oh, on top of. So on top of the bonus. So we in our team take the district manager bonus very seriously. So at region training, you'll see all the strong leaders in the team up and down getting recognition and flowers for hitting their district manager bonus. So make sure that that is you as well. You're hitting your district manager bonus, because not only are you picking up that extra paycheck, that extra cash bonus, but if you do it over the next 6 months, each of those 6 months, you're going to get an extra £62 on top of that. So it's well worth going for your district manager bonus.
Yeah, so that'd be a total of £1,128 you've just given yourself by hitting that over the next 6 months. Not bad, right? Thank you, Arbonne, once again. We love you. All right. You might even get a bit of an American accent while you're at it. I'm joking. We love you. That's awful. That's not even sounding American. Okay, so moving beyond district. So now you're district manager. Can I just say, it was Petter Mork's favorite level of leadership, and you guys should have already have the Go for the Gold app on your phone from Donna Johnson, and every Saturday they have the top field leaders train, and it was Phoebe Fournier in Maui, and they told a story that he used to walk by the areas and the regional vice presidents, national vice presidents, and he only wanted to speak to the districts. They were his favorite level. So you guys are very special. Also, remember, you get paid 8% when you buy your own products now. So you get paid to wash your hair and brush your teeth for the rest of your life, you know, at this level. So we're going to dig deep now, because it doesn't just stop there. It's only just begun. So we're going to, first of all, your why will probably change, okay? As you grow your mind, your business, your team, you're gonna grow. So you're gonna want more. It's, you know, or circumstances, your life is gonna happen. So you need to always go back and clarify your why. You know, you've got to be ahead of yourself, so to speak. Stay plugged in. This is so important, because you know what? The key to commitment is involvement. That is key, guys. And you're part of a fantastic, nations. Danny and our nations are so tuned into each other, and we're there for each other. So, we want to see you on the 9 p.m. Monday Zooms. It's only 3 a month. That come to the live training, which we do, which is once a month. Any events, you've got the District Manager Leadership Academy, whatever day happening, get there. The product day, we're going to ask you to step up and actually do some training as well. So it's your time to shine. So you've got to be at the forefront of this business and your business. So personal development is key to any growth in Arbonne. Yes, you can do all the activity and you have to, but if you do not change internally and you still have fear, or you have guilt, or you don't feel you're worthy of something, then you will never grow past your self-worth. Okay, that's the truth. So we need to grow you into a strong leader, and that comes from that belief system that you have right now. Okay, so this is what happens. So when you do 2,500, now that's your maintenance. Okay, so this is what Arbonne expects. It's your, every single month. People can get into this kind of manager mode. It's like they cap themselves and just seeing this 2,500. This is why the DM bonus is so important from the beginning. But it's not about just playing small and maintaining. That's the swear word in my book. Okay, you're here to grow. So don't get into that manager mode, because you're in trouble, by the way, if you're not sponsoring. The key is to sponsor. Again, because if you sponsor, you build a team.
So building a team. Now this is really, really exciting. Now that you're a district manager, people are going to take you that little bit more seriously, because they can see that you've had some success. You're now getting paid really well, and they're going to see that you're going to get recognized. You're going to get gifts at region training. You're going to be loved upon. You're going to be able to go to district manager training day. So you should be noticing when people ask you, what is that thing that you're doing, Angela? Tell me all about it. Or Leslie, that thing that you're doing, it looks so much fun. Notice when people are asking you this, because they're not just being nosy, they're genuinely wanting to know a little bit more about it, to see if it's a fit for them. Also notice when people are saying that they need this. Now Arbonne has been around for 40 years, 40, and Arbonne is literally a solution to most people's problems. So you need to be noticing when people are talking about their problems, which could be a skin problem, a health problem, a financial problem, a lack of time problem, a lack of confidence problem, a lack of having something to do problem. Arbonne is the solution for most people's problems. So look out and sort of keep your eyes and your ears open for when people are complaining about something, because your business or your products could be the solution that they're looking for. Also, use social media to create excitement and intrigue. So post things about, you can post products and say that you're selling products like the fizz sticks that are launching tomorrow, and that's fine. But another thing to do is to just post about something that you've benefited from. So for example, I'm drinking one of the pink rosé champagne. So I might post on social media like, oh my gosh, this is so delicious. It's giving me an energy boost. It's helping me get through my jet lag. So it's not that I'm directly selling the product, I'm just talking about what it's doing for me. And when you post something like that, people are intrigued. They're like, oh my gosh, I suffer with jet lag, or I suffer with tiredness, I could do with this product. So just create that intrigue and excitement so that people come to you as well. Also, ask people to host either in-person events or online events, and that can be tailored around the 30 days, around skincare, around makeup, about a multitude of different products. Ask people to refer you to their friends and family, and also utilize opportunity Zooms or the Facebook Lives that are in the Hello Future group. We do so many Facebook Live, like Discover Arbonne's and interviews and product talks. You can add people into the Hello Future and ask them to watch an opportunity video in there. Promotion appreciation. When you see people in the team that have hit promotion or gone into qualification or hit a bonus, take a screenshot of that. So I do this a lot. Take a screenshot. So this can be of your sidelines. So take a screenshot and share that on social media, Instagram, Facebook, because when people are watching you, they want to see that there's like a buzz and an excitement and there's growth in whatever your thing is that you've got going on. So I share everybody's promotion and bonuses, even if they're not part of my team. And people are like, oh my gosh, that team that you're a part of, it's constantly people promoting, people bonusing. I'm like, yeah, exactly. So that's a really good tip for you. and do lots of one-to-ones. I do a lot of my one-to-ones over the phone, but you can do them in person, you can do them over Zoom, you can do them over FaceTime, where you spend 10-15 minutes telling somebody about Arbonne and then letting them ask questions so that you can answer them. All of these things are going to help you build an incredible team this year.
Okay, so what happens now is that what we've got here is a screenshot of your performance account. So now that you've gone, you requested to do 2,500 every month, okay? So you actually will get 2 months grace. So in January and February, you get to build up your performance account, and it's a bit like a savings deposit, okay? So all the QV you do this month and next month will go into this PA balance, okay? And what that is there as for a rainy day, so to speak. So that's why I think Arbonne is so generous. So let's say, so you did your maintenance this month and next month, okay? So you've got 5,000 QV now in your performance account. So in March, that's when they will start taking the 2,500, so to speak, okay? So let's say in March, for whatever reason, you didn't manage to do anything, okay? So because you've banked 5,000 QV, 2,500 QV will come out of that bank and be used as your maintenance for that month. You won't get paid twice, but you won't lose your district. Okay, now then you are capped on the year for how much of that performance account balance you can take to keep your head above the water. But I don't use mine. I mean, Danny and me are the same. You know, why would I not do my business? Like I want, you know, to earn money at the end of the day. I mean, I think both our accounts 1.2 million now. You know, that's how much over. So, you know, so we've done our maintenance plus more, which is really important. So, you know, that to me, it just shows you. So hold on, Danny, I'm just now reminding myself. So if you do over your maintenance as well, so if you did 5,000, you bank 2,500 in your performance account. So does everyone understand that, what I've just said? Yeah, okay, good. So 2 months grace. So for you guys, January and February, they won't take any QV off you. Everything goes into the performance account, and March they will take 2,500. So you always want to do your maintenance or above, but if something happened and you couldn't, you have got a safety net there, but it's only for a rainy day, that's all.
Okay, so this is where you find your paycheck. So when you log into your dashboard, you click on me, you scroll down to the bottom where it says file cabinet, and then the second picture, it's going to have all the months that you've been building your Arbonne business, and you click on the top one, the most up to date, and that is your recent paycheck. So your paycheck for December will be on there now, and that's how you find it. And if you just go to the next page, Fiona, please.
Yeah.
That last one was your monthly paycheck. This is how you find your weekly paycheck. So the second picture, you click on me and you scroll down to that, I can't read what it says, but that's circled one. And then you click weekly commission. So every Tuesday we get paid our weekly commissions from our PC and client orders. And then that will show up there. So those are the two ways to find your paycheck so that you know how to find them.
I wonder if Angela, would you like to earn 10,000 Danny's paycheck? Yeah, in that month, that'd be very nice, wouldn't it? The good news is you can, and you can earn more. So yeah, absolutely right. Okay, so this is your dashboard. So it just basically shows you, okay, 150 is your rent of your shop, so to speak. So if you do not do 150 PQV every month, you will not get paid. All right. It is like, I mean, you're going to do it without thinking, but please make sure, and it doesn't necessarily have to be you doing a personal order. Preferred clients count, and clients count in your PQV. All right. So it's on red because it's 0, but it'll go all the way over to 150, and there's a green. And on the right hand side, you can basically see again the tracking your numbers, your volume, and also your all the new people joining your team, the people who have been sponsored. Danny, you've got this one.
Okay, so I'm going to try and explain to you what your central district means, how you earn on your central district, and how you earn on helping a team. So you've got to imagine your Arbonne website is like an actual brick and mortar shop. So people can come into your shop and they can buy products. So just click next one. So your shop is in your bubble, your central district, and your customers are going to walk into your shop, pick the products that they want with your advice, and you're going to earn 35%. So if your customer spends £100 and they're paying full price, they're paying a client price, you're going to take home 35%. That part makes sense? So if you decide to help one of your customers become a preferred client, they actually get 15%, no, they get 20% off, sorry. So you earn slightly less. So you actually earn 15%. So if they spend £100, they get 20% off. So they get £20 off and you earn £15. Now you're probably going to look at that and think, oh, well, it doesn't benefit me to have PCs because I earn less. Actually, your PCs spend more. So it's actually better to have PCs. Yes, it's a smaller percentage, but they spend more money over the duration of a year. So I always encourage my clients to become a PC. So your PCs and your clients will always stay in your central district. As long as they stay a client and a PC, they'll never leave your central district. And you earn an 8% override on your own orders. Did you guys know that? Now you're a district manager, you actually earn an 8% override back on your own product orders. You're basically being paid to shop. It's amazing. So your own orders also stay in your central district. Yeah, go on, press the next one. So if you sponsor a business builder and they open up their own shop, they can earn 35% from their customers and they can earn 15% from their PCs. But as a thank you for mentoring them, helping them, you get paid an 8% override from their turnover. So if you sponsor, say, Sally is going to have her business running like you are, and because you're coaching her and supporting her, you're going to earn an 8% override on everything that Sally's business does. Now, just to be clear on what an override is is 65% of the SRP, so of the standard retail price. So if Sally turns over £100, you get 8% override. So that's 8% of 65%, which basically is £5.20. So if Sally's business does £1,000 turnover, the override is £650 and you earn 8% of that. So you would earn £49.50. So Sally earns the biggest percentage because it's her business, but you do get a thank you check from Arbonne for helping support her, coach her, mentor her. And Sally's business will stay in your central district until she becomes a district manager for herself. So Angela has just left. I think, were you in Jennifer Cowie's central district? Yeah. And Leslie, was she in yours, Fiona?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have just waved goodbye to your district managers and become your own district managers. So when Sally promotes to district manager, she leaves your central district. So just press the next one, Fiona. And she becomes her own district. So when your IC promotes to district manager, they gain their own central district. And now to you, they are a first generation district manager. So Angela, you are first generation district manager to Jen. And Leslie, you are first generation district manager to Fiona. Now, when you help people become district managers and they promote out and they leave your central district and they become a first generation district manager to you, that's like having children. So your children are your first generation. Your grandchildren are your second generation. Your great grandchildren are your third generation. And that is how Arbonne looks at your promoted out team. So your first generation, then the next district manager is your second generation, and so on. Everybody that's in your first generation, you still earn 8% from. But when it becomes your second generation, you earn slightly less. And on your third generation, you earn slightly less. You still get paid, but the percentage goes down. And the reason for that is you're not as heavily involved in helping that person as they get further away. There's more people in the middle. So that's how that happens. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, great.
Did you like that? I managed to get rid of us and put us back.
I don't know how you managed, for you to miss that slide again. Fiona does this every time and makes me explain it.
I know, right? Danny, because Danny, you're so good at explaining it. That's why. All right, district manager parties. So Danni started this when you promote a district, it's about, you know, sort of letting everybody know about success and, you know, really kind of just having fun and getting people back, you know, and celebrating that with fizz sticks and a ribbon, or if you didn't do like some kind of just like saying, you know what, let's promote, you know, let's celebrate our promotion. So you can have an event at your home. It can be anything really. It's like you probably did lots of launch parties to get to where you are. So it's really along that same line. But the onus is on the fact that you've just got to the first level of leadership in your business. I mean, how exciting is that? And it's generating that more interest. You've planted that seed, you know, so it's generating more of a buzz. And, you know, people genuinely, you know, want, like, you know, you're going to have your ear to the ground now. You, like Danni said earlier on, there is always, like, Arbonne has a solution to almost, well, everything and anything. So people will be looking for something, not knowing that we can help them with whatever that, you know, whatever that is. So again, invite those sidelines as well, that Arbonne, you know, people who may not be in your team or maybe in your nation, but they're not, you know, in your team, so to speak. You know, everybody wants to celebrate your success. It's exciting. We love celebrating.
Okay, so you are probably going to go up to people in Arbonne who are where you want to be. So you might go up to the area managers, because that's obviously the next step, and say, oh my goodness, I want to be an area manager. What's your top tip? Or you might go up to a vice president who's in the Mercedes and say, I really want to be a vice president in the next few months. What's your top tip? And most people are going to say, stick to the system and do it consistently. And you might be thinking, hey, what's the system? Well, this is basically our team system, and it's designed for pure simplicity. This business is really simple, and it only gets hard for people when they confuse it. Don't need to confuse it. It's a super simple business. So our system is the team tracker, and we encourage you to print off one of these a month, and it's literally tick boxes, so it can't get any harder. The top part will take you about 1 hour a day, and this is what is going to prepare your business. So it's reaching out to new people, asking people to take a look at the business, following up with people you've spoke to, reading a chapter of a book, listening to an audio, going onto the source, and it will take you 1 hour to do that. And then the middle part is about getting onto team trainings and attending Discover Arbonne's and doing presentations and actually telling people about Arbonne. And then the bottom bit is things like affirmations and meditations, things that might come later on when you're growing your business to the next level. If you were to actually sit and do your tracker completely, tick every single box and do that for 3 months, it would be impossible for your business not to grow. Impossible. Now, we all have days where we don't always do our tracker or we miss boxes. You know, we're all human. But if you are really serious about growing your business to area in the next couple of months, you need to tick every single box on this for the next 60 to 90 days, and your business will grow. So that is the system.
Okay, area manager. So why area? Well, first of all, you're going to get a pay rise. So you're going to be, on average, getting from anything between 800 to 2,500 a month. This is huge, guys. It's willable. So what we mean by that is that at this level of leadership, like a pension plan, if somebody was to die, your pension would stop, but this will keep paying out. So for now, you can will this. It's only one child, so if you've got a few, then you have to decide when they're 18 to take over your business, and they can pay that forward for up to 7 generations, which is incredible. So I don't know anybody else there that offers this, and it's very, like, Peter Morg, he spent 7 years to write the success plan, and for him to do this willable business, it was something so important to him. He was raised by a single mom, and we get to benefit from his wisdom, really. So that is amazing. Also leadership. So the leader you're becoming, success is to be tracked by the person you become. So as you grow your leadership skills, you're going to grow your team, and that's so exciting to watch. I love watching people maybe who wouldn't train, and now they're training. The confidence, now they're sort of saying, you know what, before, oh, I'd never do that, and now I can. It's amazing. We love it. We love watching growth. Okay, so, and of course, there's only 4 levels of leadership in Arbonne. It's the second, you're halfway there, and the next level will be you driving your white Mercedes. So that's a good pay increase again. So obviously we're striving all the time. So what do you need? Okay, so when you promoted district manager, you knew you had to do QB over 1, 2, or 3 months. So that's the only level that you would promote in either month 1, month 2, month 3. Area, regional vice president, national vice president, it will take you 2 or 3 months. Okay, you can't do it in 1 month. You need 30,000 either over 3 months. So it's 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, or 24,000 over 2 months. Okay, so that would be 12 plus 12,000 to promote. You have to have 10,000 QV in your central in your first and last month. So you can maybe do 10,000 to get into qual, and then 8,000 the next month, but that will still keep you in qual from the 10,000 the first month, and then you'd have to complete in the third month and do 14,000. Okay. Right, and then obviously if you have promoted people out, then you'll get QV added in, but we won't talk about that. If you have face out, we'll help with you at the time. But just to let you know that R1 is a really fair system. So even if people have left your central, like Danny talked about, you don't ever lose out. Okay, so just to know that.
Okay, so my next bit of advice is to reach up to your upline area manager or VP to help you. So for Angela, I would reach up to Jen and I would be saying to her, and Leslie, for you, it would be Fiona, and I'd be saying to them, listen, I've just got off the new district manager call and there's no way I'm going to stay district manager. I'm going area, and anything that you can help me with, anything that you can tell me, any advice, I'm super coachable. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do everything that you tell me to do for the next 60 to 90 days. And I am for sure going to be an area manager in the next couple of months. They would love that. When people message me or ring me and say that, I'm like, you've got my time, you've got my attention. And I will tell them the things to do. And as long as they do the things I'm suggesting, they keep getting my time and keep getting my time. So reach out to them and ask them what their advice would be to go area, and they'll help you with that.
Okay, I'm going to put this in because we have got our own Team Nations UK incentive for area. So if you promote to area manager in the first half of this year, you'll be invited to, I don't know if you also saw a video that was done where we're going to hire a house with a jacuzzi and a spa, and we're going to be staying over the night and really treating you guys like celebrities. Also, you will come to the Ritz. It will be all paid for. You will be taken by us to Tiffany's with champagne on arrival, and we will buy you a Tiffany jewelry for, of whatever your taste is, like either a necklace or a bracelet. And again, that is going to be our treat to you. So that is huge, guys. Okay. It's so special. So just remember, don't look at that date there, because it is already been updated. Check you, Danny. The Ritz area, she's written it already, and June the 3rd, 2020. Okay, so it's something fun, and I know that people just feel completely humbled, and we love treating you. So woohoo, go area.
Okay, so I just want to talk to you. Oh, Leslie says it's her birthday. What a treat for you. So you're going to have to get some grades. If anyone has never run their own business before, like I hadn't really. I was employed for many years. I had dabbled in trying my own business, but I'd never been successful until I found Arbonne. If you're not used to that, like I wasn't, you're going to have to really get some grit. So my husband is self-employed as a tiler, and I watch him have to go and meet new people. He has to go and network. He has to go and quote people on jobs that he only really gets 50% of those jobs, because that's the trade, that's the industry. I never ever hear him say things like, oh, you know, all my friends and family have already got their kitchens and bathrooms tiled, or, you know, I'm really skilled. People think I'm too expensive. Like, he never says any of that. He's just got grit and determination to be the best tiler that he can possibly be to grow his business. So in Arbonne, you need to be the same. You need to adapt the same skills that everybody who runs their own business has. You need to meet new people. You can't expect your business to grow on the people you currently know. It's about meeting new people, and it's about reaching out to people and asking them to take a look. And it's about standing proud as you, as a district manager, going area in your business. I did a one-to-one with a lady today, and she said to me, what do you do, Danny, when people say the products are too expensive? And I say, people don't say that to me. And she said, do they not? I said, no. I said, because if they did, I would be shocked. I said to her, these products, for the category that they are in, ultra premium products that sit above Creme de la Mer and La Prairie, which you pay £400 for, you get a better quality product in Arbonne and you pay a quarter of the price. If anyone was to say the products are too expensive, it's because they don't know what they're saying. That would be like comparing a second-hand Fiesta to a brand new Mercedes, which you would never do, because yes, they're both cars, but they're in completely different categories. Your Arbonne product, the category that your products sit in, are ultra premium, things that celebrities and the royal family use. You cannot compare them to a Superdrug own brand shower gel because they're just not the same. But you're going to have to stand in your greatness and stand super proud and have deep grit. When people ask you questions, be honest with people, and don't let anybody chip away at your confidence. You should be so proud that you have an Arbonne business, so proud that you can offer these solutions to people, but you are going to have to get deep grit. I've just seen Leslie already comment about the book Grit. If this is an area that you think you're going to have to work on, definitely get that book because it's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a great book. Okay, so you can do this. So this is so important. So you can't control whether somebody says yes or no to you. Okay, that's so important. But you can control the way you deal with a yes or a no. All right, because you're going to get that. Danni and I are the biggest losers on this call. Okay, because I promise you we've had the most amount of no's, but we didn't allow the no's to define our success. Okay, like Danni said, standing proud. The no's defined our success because we got to grips. We didn't take it personally. Okay, we made sure that we were going to do it, despite the no's. And actually, a no, I always say this, is not necessarily an N-O, it can be a K-N-O-W, because they just don't know. Okay, they don't know what they don't know, but you do. And your job is a messenger to share a message, to help people become educated about healthier skincare, products that are affordable because they are ultra premium, a business model that can change your lives forever. That's what we do, why we do what we do. So whether somebody says a yes or a no, that's not down to you, it's down to them. Give them the grace to feel comfortable to say that, but always go back. Fortune is in the follow-up, because you never know what may happen to them in their life. So the decision to never quit is imperative. All the pictures that you guys have just seen, this time last week, Danni and I were in Maui. Okay, who doesn't want to travel the world with Arbonne, to have that over £10,000 paycheck a month, to drive a white Mercedes, to have freedom, to have choices? That's why you have to deal with the no's. Okay, be sleazy, be easy, get white bike, but guys, we get a white Mercedes. So opportunities in this business are limitless. And we are so excited because you guys are the next AMs and RVPs and NVPs. You are our future. You're our children. That we love this. New district managers are just so awesome, like fresh blood. Not quite like that, but
Okay, so now you're a district manager. In this business, you need to take as much as you give. So give and take, it's a two-way street. So right now you are able to take quite a lot. So there's training that's put on. There's a lot of people that volunteer already to run like the 30 days group, to run Facebook Lives, to run region training, to run DAs. You will notice as you look around, a lot of people are giving. And that's great because you're going to benefit from all of that. But now it's time, unless you do already, to give back yourself. So some of the things that you can do is to support the team when they go live at 8 o'clock in the Hello Future, which is twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday. You don't have to do it every Tuesday and Thursday, but every now and again, hop onto the Facebook Live on the Hello Future 8 o'clock and just hit some comments, hit some likes. The person that's given up their time to do the Facebook Live is going to really appreciate seeing loads of comments and loads of likes. Also, volunteer to run one of them, volunteer to do one of the lives, to do one of the product trainings, volunteer to be a 30 days health coach, volunteer to help at region training. I'm not saying you have to do everything, because you certainly don't, but the more that you give, the more you're going to get back. And that's not why we do it, but the karma is that you give, you get back. And is there some more things to say on the next slide about?
Yeah.
So these are the things that are happening online. So we've got team training on a Monday night. And then we've got Tuesday and Thursdays, the Facebook Lives in the Hello Future. What's the next one? Okay, so this is the team calendar. So if you haven't already, definitely print this off. There's lots of things that you can volunteer and help out on these. But also as a district manager, you have been given a place of power essentially, and people are going to watch you. People are going to be saying to you, I'd give anything to be a district manager. Like, I want to follow you. I want to do everything that you do. So people are watching what you do. So show up as the incredible district manager to be area manager that you are. Make sure that you show up to everything that you're able to show up to. So you'll see on this calendar, in the yellow column is our monthly region training. Some of them are online and some of them are in person. If you can, try and make all 7 throughout the whole year that are in person. Organise childcare, organise transport, organise time off work to try and be there in person for all 7. In the light blue column, we've got different events happening. Pink is the trips. The orange is the call. So every month, me and Fiona, she's already said, we do a new district manager call. So tell your team that are coming up to be in district, say to them, oh my gosh, if you promote to district manager in January, the date in February is this, and that's going to be a special call with Fiona and Danni. Like, let them know all those dates are there. And another little sneaky inside information, when you go area, you get access to a monthly area manager call where we divulge all the secrets. So me and Fiona get to find out loads of things, and the first people to find out what the things are is the area managers. So there's a monthly call for the area managers. If you're serious about going area, put those dates in your diary so that you know, I'm going to be an area manager, I'm going to be on those calls. And then in the green column, every quarter, so every 3 months, we do an incentive meal, which you guys have earned because you promoted to district. So the incentive meal is in February. And then every 3 months, whenever you promote to the next level, you get to come to the incentive meal. It's all paid for. Or if you hit your DM bonus 2 out of the 3 months, or if you hit your Roger Bannister award, which I think we're going to talk about in a moment, you get to come to this meal. Make sure those meal dates are in your diary, because those are the events you do not want to miss. They are so special. I mean, Fiona love being at the meals.
Yeah. So Danny mentioned about the Roger Bannister. So this is where you do your maintenance halfway through the month. So as a district manager, you would be expected, Auburn would expect you to 2,500, but if you do it by the 15th of the month, that is amazing because you're on your way to DM bonus, setting yourself up for success. So yeah, okay, that's that really. And then there's just a picture of the quarterly incentive. UK Opportunity Meeting. So this is a Facebook group. If you're not on it, make sure you get on it, because it's about the same Discover Albans that happen, you know, the same presentations just done by different people all over the UK. So if you know, let's say if you've got somebody in Scotland, you can either invite them onto the Facebook Live, our team page, Do More, Be the Hello Future, sorry, or you can send them live to a Discover Albon in their local area so they can meet people too. So that's a great way for you. Again, this is a smart business, so to get people to engage in the business without you having to be there in person. And then the 30 Days Information Group as well, you're probably already all on that. It's a wonderful source of information that I add people on when they're looking at doing the 30 days because it's super informative. And then our Do More, Be More is like literally where the hub, so our 2 nations have come together, and when you are a consultant, this is where all the training, the units, you know, that you go in and work your way through the units, and then you've got anything and everything that's happening in our team as well.
I'm back. Do you want me to do some?
You go.
Okay, so if you find yourself stuck with ideas and things to do, you can try online Facebook parties. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. But if you are somebody like me, when I was stuck in hospital with my youngest daughter, I was thinking, okay, what can I do? Let's not focus on the things I can't do. Let's focus on what I can do. And I actually do a lot of online parties, and they work very well for me. If that's something that you're interested in, or somebody in your team, you can ask to be added into this Facebook group called How to Do an Online Facebook Party. And it's literally got a blueprint where you cut and paste what's in there into your own party. And then as you get the hang of online parties, you can then make your own. You can make it how you want to do it. So that's one option that you can do that will help you grow your business.
Do this, Danny.
This one is if you run a client group, again, not for everybody. I do have a client group and I get a lot of sales and people actually wanted to join the business from my client group. If you want to set up a client group and you're not really sure what to post, you can ask to be added into this Facebook group where you can cut and paste anything that's in there and put it into your client group. And when you feel like you don't need any more help and you're like, I've got this figured out, you can click out the group, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a 7-day body cleanse support group. So if you have a client buy the 7-day body cleanse, you can ask them, would you like adding into our free support group? It starts every single Monday for 7 days. A health coach will take all of your clients through how their body is going to feel and adjust during the 7-day body cleanse.
Okay, so the source is where really you can find so much information. They've got you all. It's like it takes you away from the main Arbonne website into a separate kind of. How would you describe it, Danny? Like a
Google of Arbonne.
Yeah. And there you go and you can find the new Discover Arbonne presentations. You can find trainings from AAC. You can find all the new sheets. Everything is here on the source for you to find. So you should never feel that you're on, the more that you ask questions and get help from leaders, the less you're going to be building your confidence in this business, because we're called independent consultants for a reason. So I would rather somebody say, I've been to the source, I can't find it. Could you give, however, could you guide me? Rather just ask, does anybody know where I can find this? Go and do your own research, do your own due diligence. You had to do that to decide whether you wanted to join this business model or not. So the more you can do that, the more you will empower yourself, but rather than disempowering because you're just relying on other people to do it for you. So the source has got a lot better and it's going to get even more better. Like, oh my God, the new website is just going to blow your mind. But, navigate yourself, get inquisitive, find out. There's so much information at the tips of your finger.
So while you're in the source, type into the search bar, Discover Arbonne, and it will come up with a PowerPoint presentation. And then if you click that button there that's circled which says download, you can download all of the slides for the whole Discover Arbonne. It's literally going to give you every single slide. So I think that's about 30. You don't need all of the slides. So just delete the ones that you don't want. Keep the ones you do. I would say anywhere between about 7 and 10 slides is ample. As a district manager, at some point in the near future, so in the next couple of weeks, I would take some time to listen to other people do their Discover Arbonne presentation. So go onto YouTube, type in Discover Arbonne, listen to how other people present the Discover Arbonne, and then do your own. Record your own video doing the Discover Arbonne presentation. So as a district manager, you're able to send that out to people when they want more information. And I'm constantly updating my Discover Arbonne. I update it every couple of months. So when people say to me, oh, I'd love to know more about what you do, I can send them my 10, 15-minute video going over the Discover Arbonne presentation. So pop that down on your to-do list to do in the next couple of weeks.
And also, you'll probably be asked to do a live Discover Arbonne at some point too. So the quicker you learn that, the better, because you'll be really comfortable with talking about the business model, and that will grow you and your business. So we're going to hear from you guys, okay? So we're just going to ask you just to share with us a little about what you did pre-Arbonne, how you heard of Arbonne, how you built a district, and what are your future goals. So we'll leave the slide up, but I think it's just really I think it's really lovely that Danny and I get to engage with you guys at the beginning and get to follow your journey in Arbonne to support you. So Angela, I'm going to ask you to go first, my lovely, as we can see you right now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, I do have a daily job, which I work at the university. So I have a degree in physics and I am a researcher. So my work is all about science and education, which is what I love about Arbonne, which is what actually resonated a lot with me. And the way I heard, well, I heard about Arbon from Jennifer, and I met Jennifer through a course of personal development and growth that we are attending together. And okay, how did I build 2 districts? So it took me 2 months. So honestly, I built it on my own. And the reason why I built it on my own is because the very first people I started introducing my business, they all came back with, oh, this is a pyramid scheme, this is a pyramid scheme. And all I wanted to just be like, they were all part of my inner circle, so I didn't want them to think that I was going there to sell them something, and I don't want them to feel like they were pushed. And so I was like, no, it's like, okay, I reply, and I focused on selling the products rather than the business. This is why I got in the 2 district manager without having an independent consultant. But starting 2020, I want to, and for example, Saturday, I'm going over to Sutton Confield, which is like half an hour away, and then I have an appointment with 2 ladies. They want to hear about the business, so I'm gonna take my product. It's actually my very first time that I'm going. I just have an appointment. Usually I've just been talking like to friends. Well, this time, literally somebody reached out to me saying, I want to hear about your business. So I'm very excited and a little bit scared, but yeah, I want to gradually now build my team, and well, I mean, I'm so happy, and I came to a couple of events, and I think I'm going to attend the Discover Arbon in London or Manchester, but I think London more. And I mean, literally, I don't know why not everybody do it. I mean, for me, it's like, it's really, really a good business model. And so I'm Italian, and the product had so much success in Italy. It's unbelievable. Like, I went there over Christmas with a luggage full of products, and I sell them all. Like my mom, she was spending €40 to buy Eucerin cream, and she was like, oh, I love this cream and this and that. I was like, stop there, use this and let me know how you found that, and if you like it, and then we'll talk about it. Because she was like, oh, because I bought it now, all of my friends are using the same cream. And I'm like, hey, I'm your daughter. So now use this and tell your friends to use this instead. But okay, unfortunately, Arbon is not in Italy yet, so hopefully we'll get there soon. Okay, sorry, I'll stop for talking.
No, that's wonderful. I love to hear your story. I love it. And just quickly, where about in the UK are you, Angela?
Birmingham.
Right. Okay, Birmingham. Okay, so amazing. Oh, well, we've got AAC at Birmingham this year, so nice and close to you.
Yes, yes. Indeed, the poor Jennifer had to travel all the way for my in-person launch. And
she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She's driving a white Mercedes, so it can't be that bad, really, can it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Leslie, I don't know if you're able to come on the video. If not, if you want to say anything in the chat, my lovely, you're more than welcome to. Or if you can't, you can't. I'll just wait I'll wait 30 seconds, see what you do. Oh, Saturn dark, pretty eye. No worries. Okay. We'll leave it then. Super. And I know that a lot of us heard your story. I wasn't there, but people heard. I'm going to stop share a minute. Oh yeah, any questions? That a lot of people heard your story at Nation Training this month as well. So that was wonderful. So I'm just going to stop. Any questions to end? And really, Angela, really, or Leslie, if you've got any questions. But if not, then we're done, really.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know there are many videos from Daniela as well, beautiful videos. But yeah, I do struggle a little bit um, when people have lots of prejudice about the business. So maybe some advices, like how to put it nicely, very briefly, to people who are skeptical about the business.
For me, okay, so I don't come from a place of yes, no, because if they're skeptical, then that is their opinion, so to speak. So I want to find out the reason behind the skepticism. So have they had a bad experience? Did they go online and read up about the industry? Who do they know in the industry? Who do they not know in the industry? So I really want to find out why that is, just because I'm really quite interested, you know, and I may be able to share some information with them. So rather than me, you know, sort of coming from a yes, no side of the table, I would ask them, look, are you open-minded to, can I give you a book, or would you like to listen to an audio? Can I send you some information? Because like I said before, people don't know what they don't know. And if you want to look for and find the bad, guess what? In any industry and walk of life, you will. And if you want to find the good, you will. So, you know, to me, I ask them questions back. So rather than, you know, if they say, oh, it's this, I'll say, okay, do you mind me asking why is that? You know, and if they say something, and then I'll ask them about why they've said that. So I just want to find out, you know, the Japanese say that you ask a question and the real answer isn't till the 8th time you've asked that same question again. Eight. People will not tell you the truth. So I also sort of think of it, okay, so if I was ill and I needed to see somebody, or if I had a rotten tooth, I wouldn't, say if my mom's friend's daughter, yeah, you know, if the advice came, oh, you need to go, they said, oh, you need to go and do this, okay? I would go to a professional. I'd go to a doctor to get myself sorted out, or a dentist to help with my tooth. I wouldn't take advice from somebody who isn't a professional in the industry. I just wouldn't, right? If your car's broken down, you go to a garage, right? Because those people are skillful and trained and they know what they're doing. The same thing our industry, you know, Angela. I wouldn't listen to, I would be very open, but I wouldn't listen to somebody who wasn't, you know, in that industry and actually understood it, because they think, you know, so somebody can think they know what it is, but if they've actually, unless they've done it, then to me, am I going to listen? I'll take on board, but you know what? I want to speak to somebody who really knows what they're doing, if that makes sense. So that's my answer. I'm going to hand it to Danni because she's a wise one.
Yeah, no, if I can just say something, I totally agree with you. And those people don't lower my level of belief. Absolutely, they don't touch it. But it happens, one, that this sort of sentence was thrown out in a group. And I mean, the other people don't know that this person doesn't know. And I mean, as I'm just started, I cannot even act like a national vice president and say, yeah, well, actually, I know better than you do. And so, I mean, maybe it's just inexperience, I must admit. So I will grow better on this.
Well, Danni's going to help you with that, because she's going to give you a good answer as well.
The best thing you can do is get in the Mercedes. That's the best thing that you can do. The quicker you can become a regional vice president and show up to everything in your Mercedes, people can't say anything then. You just like, people still criticize me and Fiona, who have the Mercedes. Our paychecks are £10,000 a month. We get to go on trips that are paid for by Arbonne. And I still have my friends say to me, yeah, but it doesn't really work, does it? I'm just like, depends on your definition of work. It works for me.
It works if you work. I think as well, look, you're right. You're not right now at the level of Danni and I, but you know, when I started Arbonne, I don't know if you know my journey, but you know, I was a team of one for 2 years, 2 months. My upline was a consultant in the States. Nobody knew who I was. There was no Facebook, there was no training, there was no Discover Arbonne. It was just me and a piece of paper and a vision, okay? And I didn't really understand the industry myself for a long time. So I just realized, look, I knew I'd figure out, I didn't know how, but I believed in this with my heart, that, you know what, if I just kept going and doing the best with what I had, my passion and my grit, like we talked about, and my integrity, it would come through, and eventually. But you know, I'd be honest, I'd say to people, look, I don't know, I'm so sorry, I've just started my business, I don't know that, you know, I'm so new that I can't really feel like I can give you what you're after, but let me send you a video of Danny, or let me point you in a direction of somebody who's a professional, who's been, you know, I've been in the business 13 years, you know, somebody who understands what I don't just yet. And that, you know, that's respectful there. Now, if somebody is going to be that way and mean to you, do you know, Angela, as far as I'm concerned, no thanks. You know what, if that's what you want to be like, you know, because that respect is, would you do it to them? Of course you wouldn't. No, why would you? You know, if somebody's, you know, the thing is, when you are an entrepreneur, the definition of an entrepreneur is starting something from nothing. And when you know, I'm a pioneer. I've got the most arrows in my back. Okay, but does that matter? Look at the lives we've changed. Look at the people we're helping with their health, with the, you know, with the financial freedom. Look at what we're doing. The world, you know, we have got a company, a certificate B corporation. I just knew that I didn't need to explain and justify myself. I just knew that what I knew in my heart, and that was enough. So I'm not going to go from I don't need to convince you. You know, at the end of the day, it's you, it's, you know, it's what you, it's your life. But I just know, when people say, oh, so which product, you know, which company do you compare to? No, you know, professionals create and amateurs compete. We don't have to compare to anybody. We are an incredible company. In my mind, we're the best of the best. So why would I even have that conversation? Because I'm not interested. I don't know what any other company is like, and I'm not bothered. Yeah, I just know what I know. Does that help? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Right. Okay, we're going to call it. Danny, have you got anything else you want to say, my lovely?
Just that I have loved spending the last hour with you guys. You are both, Angela and Leslie, you're both incredible human beings. I've had the pleasure to meet Leslie in person, and Angela obviously gotten to know you over social media. So I cannot wait to see you go and grow your business, hit your district manager bonus this month, get your water bottle, and keep on growing and growing to area, be at the Ritz, be at the area managers retreat that we're doing in the summer with the hot tub and the spa, and just have fun, just have the best time doing this business. Because yes, it is a serious business, and yes, there's a lot of things like money and trips and cars to be earned, but really it's just a wonderful family community of just people of all different backgrounds, just being a part of this major movement, being a part of Arbonne in their 40th year. Have loads of fun and enjoy every part of the journey of the adventure as we do. And I cannot wait to see more and more team members on this call each month who are in your teams.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well said. I just want to say, Angela, it's always believe in you know, the universe and synergy. So your stars around your neck, and you've got a dark blue top. This is my business card, and it's all dark blues and it's all stars. And the stars which I have are my team. It's you guys. You're all shining bright. So that every single star is a consultant in our teams, and that's, you know, that's what I love about this business. We get to shine our light. So thank you very much, everybody. Lots of love. Well done. And we look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.